Let's go! This will be the absolute worst victory breakdown of my Whodats ever. I mean, this, I wanted to drink bleach. Let's get to this 3rd and 15. And look, nobody dislikes Jamal Williams, the person. But the fact that Kendre Miller was in a doghouse, and I know it's been mostly injuries with Kendre, but watch this catch. I mean, this is the most washed catch I think I've ever seen in my life. And then immediately sticking your head down to take the punishment. I mean, first off, he could barely catch the ball. And take a look. Look at all the space he has to run into. Instead, he just plods right in to the defender here, and now you're in no man's land. So the Saints had to kick a super long field goal because, well, you're just running right into people, and you get a really good throw right here from Derek Carr. Obviously, it was a good Juwan Johnson day. They were also able to get Foster Moreau on an explosive later in this game. Look at the touch. Look at this throw. Bang! Hits Juwan Johnson right in the chest. And he almost made the guy miss. Falls forward for a few extra yards. All right, so the Saints get to here, and this is what I'm talking about with Kendre Miller. It's a young man's game. Look at the juice that he has on this run to the left side. This isn't really even blocked all that well. He just kind of presses, makes this linebacker miss right here. Then the DT is right in the hole along with the safety. Look at him say, "Get off of me!" And it was a good finish right there, by Fuaga to help him push forward, but that's what you're looking for outside of AK-41 as a 1-2 punch. And because of that, you know, Kevon Thibodeau running all over the place, you're eventually able to score this, right? This is what you were looking for from Kendre this entire time. And look, for the most part, the Saints are playing hard, even though this season is kind of lost. All right, so we get to this fake punt. Jamal Williams, again, has got more wrist tape than a mummy at this point. All right, his hands are out. It's a direct situation that we are running a fake here. All right, take a look. The blocking on this is actually really good. He's got a good hole to run through here. All right, pound it up in here and get this first down. But no, he doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. They mark him short. Was it a bad spot? Maybe it was, but we don't get it. All right, so this will go down as an interception to Derek Carr. But the Saints tight ends gave up a sack to Burns earlier on an inside move. And obviously, since Derek can't run, inside moves have a little bit more value. This ends up just being an arm punt. I don't mind this throw right here from Derek Carr at all while he's getting hit. And honestly, he gives his guy a chance to make a play on a sky ball. This is as 50-50 as it gets. And the DB just mossed him. I mean, that's just all there is to it. Austin Jr., please go sit yourself on the bench. All right, so we get to here. Saints defense obviously playing a good game. It's Drew Lock, so not doing a whole lot of defensive reps. Once again, tight ends can't block. Burns can't get much of a chip. And then off the edge here, Fuaga opens up his gate. And once again, Derek Carr's getting impeded while he's throwing this football. Now, this honestly is such good quarterbacking right here from Derek Carr. So you motion AK-41 out here, and you have this corner pressed down on AK-41, and you got to hope that this corner bails out, that you can hit this out route, and Derek Carr sees that, and it's a really good route right here from a crafty veteran in Wilson. And while he's getting hit, look at this ball location from Derek Carr. Bang, right into the chest. It's really good stuff. So I got to show some love. Oh, my LSU Tiger, Foster Moreau. The Saints have been arguably the best at this in the NFL, getting in 12 personnel, a heavy set, and getting vertical out of it. And even though you don't have Taysom Hill, you still have guys like Foster Moreau, who's really good. One-handed grab on the deep over versus the corner and man-to-man coverage. Derek Carr hits him right in stride, and you pick up a really nice gain of yards here. And then on the very next play, with 3 seconds left to go on the play clock, they leave Juwan Johnson untouched right here. And it's an easy touchdown throw. This was actually supposed to be an out and up to Moreau, but man, that is a thing of beauty. Yeah, I can't ever think of a player I feel more guilty about than AK-41. This is an absolute crazy run. So, first thing is, when you run these draws on third and slide L, you are just hoping to get some yards. But the worst thing to do this against is actually a twist, right? You prefer to have this in rushing upfield, but since Thibodeau has really no feel for the game, he sees AK-41 basically run right by him. But there's still a lot of traffic. I just feel so guilty because you see all these runs, and we can't put a contender around AK-41. You get some good blocking as well, but look at how close he ends up making this really, really and long situation. Man, I probably would have just gone for this, but whatever, you're up by 11, punt it away. There was a good fourth down conversion, Wandale versus Alante Taylor, but we get some SEC on SEC action. These two went up against each other actually quite a bit. JaQuincy Kool-Aid and McKinstry and Malik Nabers, and Malik just cooks them. Let me know what you guys think about the future corner duo of Kool-Aid and Alante. Okay, 3rd and 1, first down, puts you in a really good position to go out here and win this game. I hated this play call. Now, I understand Derek Carr got hurt and he's not in, so I get it, but man, I just don't know if I'm running to the outside, because the one thing I feel this Giants defense does have is decent speed, but they get the stop here, and here we go. Whew. This game was weird. I am a little sick and tired of watching these Saints games because, well, they're boring. I mean, it's a bunch of checkdowns, a lot of these ugly, weird games, these 21-14 kind of games, and it's just not an exciting brand of football. Now, I understand we should just be excited about the win, but the funny thing is, I don't think Derek Carr really played that bad of a game before he got hurt. It's just when he is your quarterback, it's just going to be safe check down city, right? I think his style of play does fit in well with Kubiak, but man, he gets hurt yet again with that crazy hurdle play. I don't even want to break it down because it's just, ugh. But, man, I didn't show it earlier. This actually happened for a third down conversion where Drew Lock, yes, who runs a 5'9", 40-yard dash, picked up a first down with his legs, and then some. I'm so sick of seeing the Saints defense give up such easy yards this year. Ugh. And this is just a major problem with the Saints team. The tackling has been atrocious. Absolutely, positively, downright sickening bad. Miss a tackle here, miss a tackle here. These are guys wearing single-digit numbers. Please go turn them in. Amadi, who I've praised in the past, says, I'm not going to touch Malik Nabers. No big deal. That makes Tyrann Mathieu's job that much harder. Yeah, and you're missing another tackle here. We got guys running over each other. I mean, this guy got brought down by a defensive lineman. Now, I do give Brian and the crew a lot of credit for this valiant field goal block to win the game. And obviously, the Riz is going to love it as a special teams coach. But I got to be honest. As ugly as this game was, I don't think I'll ever bring myself to being mad that my team lost. Whatever the case may be, this was one of the times where I'm like, man, I kind of, I'll just never publicly say it. But let me know if you guys would have rather seen this team that's basically out of the playoff picture lose to get, better draft seeding than win. I don't care. Look at the Riz. Look at the Riz. I'll take it. So we will talk to you soon. Who Dat Nation? Let me know what you guys think down below. It is Power Hour NFL. Boom. Don't forget, check out my Believe in Saints podcast. And tonight, we are doing grilled chicken. Let's go.